improving aviation safety.
Do you see that one of the steps to recovering that is looking at the MOU between CASA and ATSB? And I'm aware that was developed after the report 97, the Miller Review, I think it was, to try and make sure there's a good relationship. But I know you talked about the pendulum swinging.
Yeah.
But is that one of the key things that needs to be looked at to actually get that check and balance back into the system?
Look, I think the actual MOU, I know there's some criticism about it in the industry, but I don't think the MOU is actually the problem. I think the problem is the application of it and any interpretation that might be out there in that. So, look, certainly a review of the MOU. And look, I mean, I think in terms of doing that review, it'd be pretty wise to go and have a look at what the NTSB and the FAA do in the US, because they seem to have it fairly right, in my view. Also, the Air Accident Investigation Board from the UK, the New Zealand Transport Accident Investigation Commission. There are other examples about there that we can learn from it. But I'm not criticising the MOU. I don't think the MOU is the problem. I think it's the interpretation, the application and the implementation of that relationship. It needs to be removed from personalities and put back into people accepting this is not about blame. It's about fixing things. And that includes the regulator, it includes the industry, it includes individuals like Mr. Jones. Get away from this blame concept and, you know, let's get on with stating the facts and improving the system.
And I guess my last question along those lines, Chair, before you want to go on camera, is there a role for some kind of either rolling audit program or ability for the Parliament to commission an audit of people who are informed and understand accident investigation regulation to either do a spot check of a particular case or, you know, once a year to go and randomly choose a case to look at and report back to the Parliament, so that both the travelling public and the aviation community have a degree of confidence that there is an honest broker who can shed some light and transparency on how things are done?
Oh, look, yes, definitely I agree with that. I think there needs to be some sort of, I use the term quality control process in terms of being transparently being able to demonstrate how opinions are formed in drafts and then what information has been provided if the opinion changes and how that relates to what goes into the final report. Look, you know, I'm not here to tell the government how to structure itself, but yeah, look, I firmly believe that the fact that you've got CASA and the ATSB essentially both working for one minister, I don't think that's in the best interests of aviation safety. And having an external, whether it be an ombudsman or an external process that may even live somewhere else, like the Attorney General's Department, would probably be appropriate. It would be a good way to do, or to successfully do very transparently what you're suggesting in terms of, you know, some sort of process where it's transparent, we can demonstrate quality, we know that we know there's integrity there.